So here we are today. It's the 15th of August. I still haven't uploaded one of these videos yet. I must do that this weekend. We're just at the property again. Some of the upstairs windows, and in fact the downstairs windows, have been opened just to air the place out, and we have got a bit of a damp problem. And one of the biggest issues is this concrete render. What I've learnt about has been the whole damp. It's obviously in a bit of a poor state up there, and what happens with using these modern hard materials like concrete is they're not porous, and so any water that gets trapped behind it can't come out into the air. So if it goes anywhere, it's going to go inside into the interior wall and look like damp. There's a whole industry on damp proofing that is essentially unnecessary, and there's no such thing. There's been never any single case proven of what's called rising damp, so that's all a big scam. But we need to take this off, and that's going to start on Tuesday. It's probably going to have wrecked the bricks, who knows, when we pull it off. If the bricks are wrecked, then we'll have to put a lime render back on to allow it to breathe. I think my preference is to go back to the bricks. This cottage has had two previous names. One was Star Cottage, I think, and one was White Gable. So maybe they thought they had to put this on in white. Down in this newer part here, I think this is just painted. There's a little mini sundial there. I'm not sure if it works. All of this foliage should be taken down in the next few days. Again, it's causing a damp and not allowing the the building to breathe. I was just looking on here because the conservation officer said there was a plaque, a Union Fire plaque, but I frankly can't see anything. And we're just going around the corner and we're just digging some trial holes. All this foliage going to go very soon. And here's another little hole that we're doing, just to look at the foundations. And as you can see there, it looks like it goes down probably 18 inches at most. So I think that's pretty typical in these old buildings. No cavity walls, fairly limited foundations. But it's pretty standard, nothing to worry about. This building's been here 200 years ago. Yeah, they mentioned there was a plaque at the entrance, but I can't see anything unless it's on this entrance here. You can see. Sorry about this video, is a bit random. There's a light we can't switch off. 1 minute. Maybe there was a plaque here somewhere, but it's hard to see. Anyway, I'm just going to go and speak with the builder, but the main reason for being here today was to see the electrician and just discuss putting in all the lighting, alarms, electrics, whatever, and we'll need to move the consumer board, consumer unit and meter from this very far end of the building and probably move it somewhere more central. So the builder's here digging those holes, and he's had the electrician in, and hopefully that'll put us in a good position to get some quotes on all the bits and bobs we need. Electrical. We've also had this week, I was in here, I don't know if I did a video with talking to the lime guy, had a consultation with lime person about supplying lime plaster for the walls, lime mortar to replace the pointing outside, that hole outside there. You could see the the mortar had actually come out there, but there's areas there where it's been replaced with concrete. We need to replace that with lime. And then this floor, the whole floor, is going to go to a limecrete floor, and I'll talk more about that in the future. Anyway, that's it for now. Bye.